Hey everyone, welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 24th of October, 2025. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Silverproof set as well as the limited edition Silverproof set. You won't believe some of the numbers I've come across on the secondary market. Now, before I talk about any of that though, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's actually a tremendous number. You can look it up on the Google machine. It is ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now let's bounce over to moneymetals.com. I can show you those live spot prices. Looks like most everything is in the red here this morning. So gold is down 57.20 to 40.8180. Silver down 78 cents to 48.39. Platinum down even Steven $36 to 1603.10. Palladium down 30.95 to 1437.55. And Dr. Copper over here up 3 pennies to 5.11 per pound. Down here, you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is, well, the new premium. I think we were at $11 and change yesterday. Now we're at $10.49 for a quantity of 1 through 39. They ask that you pay $58.87. I think that was like $58.88 a second ago. And then I blinked, and then it was $87. So the buyback, that's the sell to them price, is $50.69, and that's definitely above the silver spot price at 48.38. Now, it looks like it's in demand. Now, next stop is going to be the United States Mint product page, and we're looking at August 7th. That's just about, what, two months ago or so now? August 7th released the Silverproof set featuring the Kennedy half dollar and that Lincoln set. There was no mintage limit, no product limit. The set sold for $150, and the United States Mint yanked it off the shelf because there was some issues with toning on the American women quarters. They started turning yellow. Yeah, that's right. They was all yellow, and that's not good. So the Mint said, yeah, we're not selling these anymore. And the sales for these, I think, were at 113,700 or so. And that's the lowest minted or lowest sold amount of silverproof sets in the history of ever. I mean, we looked at the numbers, and it is remarkable. There's nothing even close to this for the silverproof sets. Maybe a special one in 2018, but not the normal annual products, their flagship silverproof sets. It's not even close. It is it was a real eye opener when they took it off the shelf. Now, remember, it is the Kennedy half dollar over here with the heraldic eagle back, and then the Lincoln shield set right there. Those are the big deal on this particular set. And you remember back in the day when we actually started first talking about the silverproof set from 2025, we were looking at the Kennedy half dollar. In fact, let's go here. I'll show you. This is a video I did. US Mint drops the 2025 S Silverproof set today at noon Eastern time. Are you in or out? And when we looked at the Kennedy half dollars, and I want to thank our friend Mickey Minsky for giving a heads up on this one. He said that, you need to look at the Kennedy half dollars. They're selling for almost what the Silverproof set is selling for at $150. Look at the August 3rd, 135, August 4, 114, and a slabbed one in a first strike. Proof 70 Deep Cameo, $199.99. That's more than the Silverproof set at $150, right? So that almost paid for the whole set. Almost. Well, things have changed. You got to see this. Look at these Kennedy half dollars now. Wait a minute, right? Yeah, I have here 2025S Kennedy half dollar from PCGS. Look at that, $339. Remember, when these dropped, they almost paid for that Silverproof set. Well, now they're selling for more than what the limited edition silverproof set's selling for at $200 and some odd dollars. I'll show you that in a minute. $339 there, $304, $299 first day of issue, October 12, October 18, $294, and that's an advance release. $285 there, $282, $266, pickup sticks, $264, $260. I think you get the picture. There's first strike there, $254, first strike there, $250. $246.50. That is a good bit of money, folks. Yeah, how's that compare? Well, we're about $50 to $100 more for these bad boys in a couple short months. And now let's go ahead and go to PCGS. Says so right here on the top left. And we're looking at the grades. All right, this doesn't look so bad. Out of 671 slabbed, has a label on it in plastic holder. 468 are a proof 70, and 203 are in a 69. Well, that's not the whole story, is it? Now let's look at the base. Whoops, yeah, out of the 61 slabbed, only 28. That's less than half. So it's almost about 50-50 shot you have getting a 70 or a 69. You might as well roll the dice or buy it on the secondary market. And I think a lot of people have come to understand that if they do want a 70, a guaranteed 70, they need to buy it on the secondary market or just roll the dice, like I said, and see what you get. Now, do you think you have better options at grading at a coin show? Maybe grading at sending it in yourself through the mail? I don't know. Then we're looking at here. Let's look at the first strike here. This seems like it's close, but it's not really. 316 slabbed, and 195 of those first strike are in a 195 are 70. 121 are in a 69. And if we look at the ratio on that one, 121 to the 316, 38%. Yeah, just about 38 to 40%. And that's exactly, just about exactly what the Denver Morgan is grading for for 2021. Remember that? That was condition rarity, and that was the most expensive out of all the issuances that year of those commemorative coins. That's remarkable, folks. It really is quite something. Let's keep on keeping on. I got to show you this now. This is the silver proof set. You won't even believe what this thing is selling for right now. All right, I have it under completed listings, sold listings, ended recently. So there's just some graded American woman quarters there, 210. Not sure why the piece and the Morgan dollar, they're not part of the silver proof set, but that's okay. That's the way eBay works. Not sure why. Look at that. October 23rd. That was just yesterday. Sold for 305. This is selling for more than the limited edition silver proof set at 255. There's 350 on October 23rd. Goodness gracious. There's 318, 23rd. Yeah, imagine that the silver proof set's selling for more than the limited edition silver proof set. Let's see, 309 there, 305. Yeah, that's quite something. 319. So let's go over to the limited edition silver proof set. It sells for $255. We saw some of these. I mean, it's just remarkable how this is selling for more than the limited edition silver proof set. And that's for the retail versus the secondary market price. And what's really interesting is if I show you here, let's just do this first. I got a heads up for you. So what makes this set special? Well, it's going to be these two coins right here, the Kennedy half dollar and the American Silver Eagle. Why? Because it has a S mint mark there. That's the last of the Silver Eagles with an S mint mark, as far as we know, for quite some time. And then the last of the Heraldic Eagle reverse and the obverse here for the Kennedy half dollar. He's going bye-bye next year. It's going to be a new program. It's a one-year program celebrating the semi-quincentennial. And then for 2027, we're going to have a all-new reverse right there. And then we need to have a Kennedy portrait, a design, but it's got to be distinguishable from the one that you see here. Now, it may be right-facing, it may be left-facing. I'm under the impression that it's facing to the right, only because, well, I read something that it has to face the other way in years that they do a redesign, much like they did the American Women Quarters, Washington Quarter. Remember that one? That one faced the other way as well. Had to get a sip of water. Now, check this out. The subscription, it is back. Yeah, so if you didn't get a subscription, they are available. It's add to bag. It's got the shiny candy-like red button. And I think I asked our source last night. He said there was less than 60 or 70 of those available. Not a whole lot out of 25,008. And what makes this set also, I think, desirable is the product limit. Typically, we see 50,000, 45,000, and so on and so forth. Yeah, that are available for sale. And what's also cool is that I think this is maybe the first or second year that the limited edition silver proof set was actually available for subscription. So that was kind of nice of the United States Mint for that. And if you are subscribed, you probably got the email the other day about, hey, you got to check to make sure that all your payment information and your shipping addresses is all good to go and your ducks are lined up. Otherwise, you may miss out on a very, very special coin set right there. Now let's go over here back to eBay and we'll check out the prices for the limited edition silver proof set. So you got $379 there, $349 there, $349, $819, wow, that's super aggressive. I love that. $349 best offer taken there, $300. So what I'm seeing here is if I had to average these out, I would say probably $350, $340, somewhere in there in that neighborhood, $319, $319. But yeah, how much? Wait a minute. You're telling me that the limited edition silver proof set is selling for almost the exact amount that the silver proof set is selling for? $319? What? Wait a minute. What kind of fantasy world are we living in? That is quite something, folks. And it begs the question, what is the price going to be for the limited edition silver proof set going forward in 2 months? Much like, obviously the silver proof set here is $319 here, sold October 22nd, 2 days ago. Well, what is the price going to be once the limited edition silver proof set drops? Is it going to be $400 or $500? Is it going to be more like the $819 here? We don't know, but we're definitely going to keep our eyes open and find out what happens here. that is going to be something else. And that I can't even explain how the secondary market, it's the same price for the limited edition as it is the regular silver proof set, the annual sets there. That is remarkable. Really is. Now let's go to the plus ones. I've yammered for too long. Now, here we go. This is Psalm number 37, number 1, by David. That's right. That's the writer, the author here. Do not compete with the evildoers. Be not envious of the doers of injustice, for like grass, they will be cut down swiftly, and like green vegetation, they will wither. And I think what this means is that we need not be lured by the external trappings of prosperity of the wicked, for it is the Lord's blessed ones who will inherit the earth when heaven descends upon it. This psalm encourages trusting in the Lord and doing good, which will lead to a lasting inheritance rather than a temporary gain. Yeah, you don't want any temporary anythings. That's not fun. That's fleeting. And that's not good. Now let's bounce over to 395 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Subtitles in Spanish and English. Yeah, dos idiomas right there. Now, with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please sub the channel. It's absolutely free. What's not free? Well, that's going to be membership. It's a mere $1.99 per month. It's not a whole lot of money. It's the price of a cheap cup of coffee. And it helps me get these videos out each and every single morning so I can dedicate my time and effort to making these videos come out. And I want to thank these good people here that are channel members. It really helps out so much more than you would even know. And if you all of y'all, 13,000 of you, would become a member, I would thank you. My wife thanks you. My children thank you. And overall, you guys have a great rest of your day. It is Friday. Thank goodness, right? We made it to Friday. And y'all have a great start to your weekend. Stacker out.